What up, 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 what up? What's good, people? What is up? What is up? They went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. My, I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow right here all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this. Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these pants on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory. Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Or you gonna run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. This what y'all got going on. Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to stop. I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Murder was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Uncle Clifford, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Iyanla Vanzant's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. And you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see you. Get me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy. All right. We are here. Chicken, get your chicken here. What is going on? What's going on? How the hell are you? Listen, y'all. Why is it just 5:00, but it's already like dark and shit? Like between the rain and it getting dark earlier, like it's so damn dark out right now. I can't do it, y'all. I'm not gonna make it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through the winter, y'all. I'm not gonna make it. Lord. God be with us. Welcome to Run Your Mouth. I am L Teddy 27 here to give you all of the news from today while you were at work. Ladies and gentlemen, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button, share the video out, do all of the things. Y'all know YouTube never does us any favors around here. They are shadow banning us and purposely not promoting this channel because we are giving quality information out here, because we are posting facts and the truth, and they don't want that getting out. And so I simply ask that you do your part
I'll do my part. Make sure that I vet all of my sources and stories and stuff, and make sure that I get you all the real information. I just need y'all to do y'all part. Share the video out. Hit the like button and support the platform. Okay? Support the platform. It don't make no sense if you come over here and you enjoy what we do over here, the community, share the wealth. Tell somebody else, hey, you need to go over there and see what L Teddy 27 got going on, because we be having a good time and you be missing out. You need to come over there with us. I'm just saying. Anyway, we have a very packed, a packed agenda. The dossier is packed today. So we want to make sure we get through everything that we can, as expeditiously, but as thoroughly and effectively and efficiently as we can. So let me say hey to y'all, and then we'll go ahead and get this party started. See who we got here. The Informed, what's going on, sir? How are you? Hey, Brown Mama. We gonna get to it, Brown Mama. Mm. Mm. Send it to me, Tracy. By the time we get to that point, I probably will want it. So yeah, send it to me, Tracy. Hey, the Informed. Oh, I already said hey to you, huh? Say Vaughn, what's going on, my love? Hey, Green Girl, what is up? Hey, Karen D, Tracy W, Candace F. How you doing today, Candace F? You all right, my love? Are you all right, my love? I just wanted to ask you how you doing today. Hey, Miss Kiki. Hey, Tamara. What's going on, boo? Universal Goddess, how are you today, sweetheart? Hey, Tanya. Tanya, is it dark? Tanya and Universal Goddess. I know y'all in these Georgia streets with me. Is it dark over there where y'all at? Cause it's just like dark as hell over on my end. Y'all know I'm on the north end, Tanya, at Universal Goddess. Is it dark over in y'all area too? I'm just saying. Baby, it's dark as hell. Hey, Tanya, boo. Hey, Morgan, how you been? Katrina, what is up? Hey, Xavier. Hey, grown woman, don't try me. Felicia, how are you on this, as you would say, momentous Monday? Hey, Miss Baythang. Uh-huh. Yes, we did win yesterday, Miss Baythang. We did. Did. Mm-hmm. In Cleveland. I am feeling a little better. I didn't take any medication yesterday. Excuse me. I also didn't take any medication today. I'm still a little congested in these parts, but I'm not. I don't have to take the medication. I'm not coughing like I was, and I'm not taking the medication. I just have a little, my sinuses and my mask is congested a little bit, but I'm doing much better thanks to the medications and stuff. Hey, Catherine Powell. Catherine, I saw this morning they was trying to call you to the carpet, Catherine. This morning, I saw they had you up on the on Jay Wilson's platform trying to call you out, Catherine. Catherine, I don't even be over there down to the beef sector streets, honey. But I said, child, they over there trying to do my girl, Catherine Powell. I don't know even what hyping is, but yes, hype the video. I don't even know what it means to hype the video. I don't know how to hype. How do you hype a video? Like I know how to, click the like button, but I don't know how to hype a video. What do you have to press to hype a video? You don't just press the like button to hype a video? I don't know. Y'all help me out. I ain't never did that before. Anyway, Montrez, what's good, bro? Where were you on Saturday, Montrez? I was looking for you. Montrez, we had a great Silly Saturday and a great This Day in Music on Silly Saturday. Montrez, you was supposed to be here. We was looking for you. I'm just saying. Xavier say he's Team Todd. Well, go ahead and pick y'all sides now. Pick your sides now. Whose side is you on? Is you Team Candy or Team Todd? Hey, Miss Shorty B, what's going on? Mia MJ, what's up? D Johnson, what's up? D Johnson, whose side you on? You is Team Candy or is you Team Todd? Let us know. Hey, Sherry Watson, it's dark over here, Buckhead too. Okay, so it ain't just me. Baby, it's so damn dark over here. Hey, Lady D. Child, it's been raining for the last 2 days, honey. Last 2 days. So it's dark over there too. Okay, Tanya. DPG, what is up? Janae, how are you, my Cali girl? I can officially call you a Cali girl now because you over there now. Child, it is dark and cold. Demetria, girl Demetria, on our video breakdown, we have to travel over to Alabama. You'll see when we get to the video breakdown, Demetria, because we do have to go over there down to the Alabama because we got some things to break down on the video breakdown. Mm-hmm. Oh, you can only have the video after the end. Oh, okay. It's a button that literally says, I ain't never seen this shit. That's why I gotta pay more attention. I don't be paying attention. You was at work. Oh, we was missing you, Montrez. Miss E, what's up? DPG says, I'm team I don't care. Hero! Hero! Hey. Tracy, did you send the stuff for Candy? I think you say you were sending Candy's response. Child. Baby, this heat stay on. Okay, this heat been on for the last 2 days. Baby, I'm not playing with y'all. Oh, D Johnson said he's already picked this out. His team Candy. He's not here for the fuck shit. I hear you. Hey, Jocelyn. Child. Well, I'm glad we are. Everybody, go ahead and claim your side now. Claim it now. Claim it. Don't try and switch sides later. Claim it now. Claim it. Mm. Um. Mm. Um. Baby, they got people middle names and everything on this response. Oh dear God, we'll get there. Dear Lord. Um. mm, oh dear God. Okay. Let me pull up the dossier so we can get this party started. Cause y'all look like y'all. Go ahead and put a Shondo in the chat. Let me know you ready. Y'all look like y'all ready to get this party started. Cause I am ready. If y'all ready, I am ready. I am ready. Not the coven of witches known as her aunties. Well, then there's that. Ciao. Hey, hey, Mama Bees. All right, so we ready. Listen. So before we get to our sugar spike segment, hey D, we're gonna start off by celebrating World AIDS Day. It's December 1st, and December 1st is World AIDS Day. And you have your ribbon for World AIDS Day and so forth. Now there's a reason I got the two guys kissing, because there's a story that goes along with the commemoration of World AIDS Day that I need to report on. But ever since 1988, they have designated December 1st as an international day to remember and reflect on the people who have passed away from AIDS and those who may still be living with the AIDS and or HIV virus. And so their commemorations and things that they do, such as adding to the AIDS quilt, excuse me, and so forth. World AIDS Day is one of the 11 official global public health campaigns marked by the World Health Organization. And it as of 2020, the last time they took official global numbers, they said that 27.2 million people and in the United States and 47.8 million people worldwide um, had been killed. I'm sorry, are living with HIV. Much more than that are being killed. But those are how many people are living with HIV. Those numbers, of course, as you can probably imagine, have gone up. But more than half of the people living with HIV live in the United States. So we definitely want to celebrate. I know this White House is not commemorating or celebrating World AIDS Day, but we absolutely will celebrate World AIDS Day. Just to give you some numbers that apply to us as Black people, and these numbers come from the World Health Organization and the CDC. Here are some alarming numbers, and this is specifically for Black people. I pulled out four very alarming statistics coming from the World Health Organization and the CDC prior to this administration coming out um, about HIV. First statistic: Black people are 12% of the US population, but account for 39% of all HIV diagnoses in the country. Again, Black people are only 12% of the US population, but account for 39% of all HIV diagnoses in the country. That's alarming. I'm gonna get to these Latino queens. Um, so that's alarming. That is now here's an even and Rainbow Coalition compound, specifically the black wing of the G corridor. I want y'all to listen to these numbers. This comes directly from the World Health Organization and the CDC. Here's the second statistic, and this when I saw this, it blew my mind. One in two, meaning half, meaning you get two people, two Black gay or same gender loving men, one of the two, according to the statistic, one in two Black gay or same gender loving men may face an HIV diagnosis. Let me read that again, because I read it and I thought it was a misprint, so I checked it and I checked it again. One in two Black, gay, or same gender loving men may face an HIV diagnosis. That is I don't know that I've ever seen a statistic involving a illness, disease, health diagnoses, or anything like that that was that alarming. I've never seen something with those numbers. Let me say read that again. One in two. The statistic is Black women make up 50%, another huge number. They make up half of all HIV diagnoses among cisgendered women. Again, Black women make up 50% of an alarming statistic. I listen, y'all. If you would have told me those were, I knew the numbers were high. I didn't know they were that high. I didn't know they were that high. That is an alarming statistic. And our last statistic that I found was Black transgender women face HIV rates more than 3 times higher than other groups. Again, Black transgender women face HIV rates more than 3 times higher than other groups. Wanted to give you those statistics. Last thing I want to announce for World AIDS as we celebrate World AIDS Day. Um, so ahead of World AIDS Day, Impact Global Action for Gay Men's Health and Rights hosted the third annual Basotan Sidoso International, also known as the International HIV Kiss In, and it happened in Friendship Park on the border between California and Mexico. The demonstration sought to uplift people living with HIV and take away the stigma that surrounds dating and sex, while also showing solidarity with queer migrants as they face persecution from the Trump administration. Um, so they had a what they're calling a kiss in right on the border, in front of the border wall, at the border between California and Mexico, the U.S. Mexico border. They had the annual. This is their third annual kiss in. To come in the lead up to World AIDS Day to help commemorate World AIDS Day, and it's a form of a protest as well to this administration and what they're doing to gay and queer migrants. So wanted to shout that out as well. There are other commemorations going on all over the country. I know being here in Atlanta. Um, oh, I need to repeat the last three. I broke up. Okay, my bad. Maybe my internet is going out. I'm gonna repeat the last three. Okay. Um, I know being here in Atlanta, we they're having World AIDS commemorations all over town. So I got a lot of notifications about that. Let me read those last three. Let me read all of the statistics again. Here are the statistics. First statistic: Black people are 12% of the US population, but account for 39% of HIV diagnoses. Again, Black people are 12% of the US population, but account for 39% of all US HIV diagnoses. Number two and three are stunning statistics. Number two, 1 in 2 Black people, I'm sorry, not Black people, 1 in 2 Black, gay, or same gender loving men may face an HIV diagnosis. 1 in 2 Black, gay, or same gender loving men will face an HIV diagnosis. Number three, Black women make up 50% of all HIV diagnoses amongst cisgender women. Black women make up 50% of all HIV diagnoses among cisgender women. And number four, Black transgender women face HIV rates more than 3 times that of any other other group, excuse me. Black transgender women face HIV rates more than 3 times higher than any other group. That's the fourth statistic. Did y'all get all four? Let me know in the chat if y'all got all four of those statistics. I want to make sure. Hey, Butterfly. Um, hey, Cymera. Hey, Antonia. Want to make sure y'all got those statistics because those are some alarming statistics. Okay. I don't know what's going on with my internet. Let me know if y'all continue to have issues on my internet. I don't know if it's YouTube or if it's my internet. I don't know. That's why I'm glad we're on multiple platforms today. All right. Y'all got wait. Did y'all get all four? Okay, good. All right. So, wanted to do that. So that's in commemoration of World AIDS Day. Wanted to get that out of the way first. I have a lot of friends that live with AIDS. I have friends who have died from AIDS and HIV. I should say I have friends that live with HIV. I do have one friend that has full blown AIDS. He's still alive. I have buried several friends from complications stemming from HIV and AIDS, and I have buried several family members from complications dealing with HIV and AIDS. So I am very sensitive to that. I am very passionate about it because I love all my family members and friends, and I don't want to see any more of them die, at least not from that. Now, if they die from me choking them to death because they get on my nerves, that's one thing. I don't want them to die from HIV or AIDS or complications from it. So I'm very passionate about that. I'm passionate, which is why I get my Apretude shots once every 8 weeks so that I can prevent, for my own HIV prevention, so I don't, end up in a situation. All right. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary gender conforming members of our audience, I bring to you the late great Larry Myers to help us to help us usher in to help us usher in our sugar spike segment.
Oh, God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So loved the world. I want to fight. That he gave his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And who shall ever believe?
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus! I wish somebody help me.
Jesus. Thank you, Larry. So, top story of the day. Hey, crackhead Willie. Hey, Jeannie. Hey, friend. Top story of the day. Y'all's girl, your boy, whatever he want to be today, Pete Hegseth, he's finding himself in a pickle. Uh-huh. Hey, Terrence. So there is becoming great bipartisan support behind a full-on investigation into all of this. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is Washington. It started off with the Washington Post, who reported on this first. Washington Post was the first to report on this, and they reported on the one of the strikes, military strikes that the U.S. did off the coast of Venezuela, which was close to Trinidad, where they shot a boat that had 11 people. They struck it with a missile. It had 11 people on it. 2 people ended up not dying, and Hegseth gave a directive to kill them all, to kill everybody, which is a violation of U.S. law. It's a violation of the UCMJ. It is a violation of international laws and rules of engagement and all of that. Well, Washington Post reported on it because they got the intelligence, and this White House leaks like a sieve. And so the gentleman who you see on screen, he is even though Pete Hegseth gives the order, He's the one that is and let me make sure I get his name. That's Admiral Bradley. Make sure I get his name correct. So that's Admiral Bradley. Now, I hate sometimes when I pull this stuff up and I got to sift through 8 million uh, uh, um, ads and stuff. It gets on my nerves. Anyway, so this happened on September 2nd, right? Admiral Bradley, I'm trying to find his first name. I can't, I'm having to sift through 8,000 freaking ads and stuff, which is getting on my nerves. Is the one that I believe is going to end up taking a fall for this. He's going to end. I can fully, I see where this is going. I fully see where this is going. Okay. So Admiral Bradley, who you see that, hold on, y'all. This, I swear, if I get one more ad, swear to God, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Lose my goddamn mind. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a moment. Admiral Frank Bradley. Jesus God. God, if I opened one more ad, I would have lost my freaking mind. The Admiral is Admiral Frank Bradley. He is the U.S. Special Operations Command head. And Hegseth said, kill everybody. Admiral Bradley, Frank Bradley, is the one who actually gives the order to the person that presses the button. And so Admiral Bradley, now Caroline got on her press soapbox today and said, "Oh, these were legal and lawful orders." Nowhere in America were these legal and lawful orders. Okay, nowhere in America are these legal and lawful orders. So they gave the orders. Now Trump, they asked him about it, and he was like, "Well, Hegseth told me he didn't do it. He didn't give those orders, and I believe him." Hegseth is praying and hoping that he can scare all of the people down the chain of command into saying that he didn't say it. Admiral Bradley, whether you're going to end up bearing the brunt of this, Admiral Bradley, I can tell you that now. Trump ain't going to, nothing's going to happen to him. Trump is then going to, regardless of what kind of congressional, senatorial, or House oversight they try to do, they can call them to the Capitol building. Trump, even if they try to get Hegseth on something, he's going to preemptively pardon to Hegseth. So you can be certain that Hegseth would never see Hegseth would never see anything for this. He's going to preemptively pardon Hegseth. I can tell you that right now. But Admiral Bradley and everybody down the chain of command, y'all might be the ones that end up with y'all head rolling. Every former DefSec has already come out and said these are illegal. These are war crimes. There's nothing legal about it. All of the previous DefSecs, all of the previous defense secretaries have said this is illegal. Anybody who has ever been in the military, had military brass or any type of leadership, hell, you could be a damn E1. You could see that that shit was illegal. But here we are. Here we are. Hegseth don't give a damn because he knows that Donald John is going to protect him. So he'll give orders. And so now Admiral Bradley, you remember Admiral Hosey resigned when this shit started to go down. Remember Admiral Hosey, it was the black man who was over Southern Command. He said, nope, fuck this shit, I'm gone. Can't do it, won't do it. He got the fuck out of Dodge. And they got rid of all of the JAGs. When they first came in, they changed out several four-star generals. They got rid of the chair of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. They got rid of all of the people that would try to hold these people at bay, and they put all of their acolytes and sycophants and yes men in there, and here we are. Problem with the yes men is they're not going to be protected. And now you will have a permanent stain on your military career. It's dumb as fuck to me for you to have been in the military decades and decades and decades and have a decorated career only for you to decide that fuck bitches like Pete Hegseth and Donald John are the hill that you should end your military career on. You got to be about the dumbest bitch on earth. I'm sorry. For all of your military acumen, leadership ability, and all of that, Pete Hegseth, a derelict of society, and Donald John, who's on the precipice of Alzheimer's and dementia. Those are the two fucktards, two bitches that probably, I mean, we know Donald John wasn't even in the military. Pete Hegseth, who haven't done a tenth of what most active duty military men have done. Those are the two you want to end your military career on, right? I'm just trying to figure it out. Let me say hey to some of y'all that came in. Hey, Terrence. Hey, Dorothy. What's going on? Mm. Mm. Hey, Chef. Hey, Chef. Coming to a live all the way from. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better, Chef. I am. I'm doing better. I ain't taking no medication, and I'm not coughing. I'm still a little congested, but I'm feeling much better than I was. Hmm. But yeah, these people are not worth it. They are not worth it. Hey, Pinky Tiki. Yeah, that's Admiral Frank Bradley. Child, I got so many damn pop-ups, it was getting on my nerves. Admiral just through his career. Right. Like I don't even that's what I was just saying. I don't even understand why a fucktard like Pete Hegseth is worth you saying, let me just throw my whole storied military career in the fucking dumpster for that bitch. For Pete Hegseth. A mess. Hey, Cassandra, just a damn mess. A mess. And even if they give you some type of preemptive pardon, you've ended your military career. All of the honor and accolades and medals, you could just throw that shit in the trash. I'm just saying. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it. But yeah, they are. This is not going away. I guess Pete Hegseth thought he could just do this like they do everything with reckless abandon. Excuse me, and there would be no consequences. Now, Pete Hegseth is not only is Pete Hegseth not denying it. Pete Hegseth yesterday went on social media when the firestorm really started. He got on social media yesterday and decided this is what he would post. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Because that's what you do when you are being accused of breaking the law. Mm-hmm. Now, when he posted it, he tagged the U.S. Southern Command in his social media post. And then in the caption said, quote, for your Christmas wish list. End of quote. This was posted just yesterday. These people are vile. Vile. They're vile. These people are vile. These people are vile. Mm-hmm. They done put Franklin in the middle of the foolery. Did. Hey, Fran. These people are vile. So rather than try to get around this, he knows full well he is fully protected. He knows there's nothing going to happen to Donald John. He knows if they try to bring him up on charges, they're going to, Donald John is going to preemptively pardon him and call it a day. Well, I know he's hoping that. Let's be clear. Hey, Uncle Jay. Because we know when the water gets when the fire gets too hot, Donald John will throw everybody under the bus and won't give a fuck. Pete Hegseth, you haven't seen his history. He don't give a fuck about nobody. He don't give a damn about nobody. I don't care how much you try to help him. You go along with his programs. If it's between you and him, you going down. You're going to burn to the ground. And he's not going to give a damn. Right, Lady D. No evidence at all. None at all. Hey, Paul. But yeah, this is what y'all got going on. These people are vile. These people are vile. So that you got that going on in other sugar spiky news. And I feel like this is not getting the attention that it should. So over the weekend, hey Green Girl, um, over the weekend down in Stockton, California, a black family having a birthday party for a toddler. The family in there celebrating this toddler's birthday party. They're getting ready to cut the cake. All of a sudden, you got a shooting. The toddler was 2 years old, and the mom, they were getting ready to cut the cake. Mom's, whose name is Patrice Williams, she said, quote, I actually thought it was my balloons popping. It was gunshots, end of quote. You ended up having 4 people who were killed. 3 children, ages 8, 9, and 14 were killed, as well as a 21-year-old who was also killed. They said there were at least 100 people gathered in the hallway of the building when somebody just came in and started firing rounds. The mom said her sister, a cousin, and 3 of her friends were shot on Saturday. In total, 11 people were wounded, and at least one is still in critical condition. They don't have anybody at this point now. That may have changed, but at last check that I had, they didn't have anyone in custody. Black woman just trying to have a birthday party for her 2-year-old, and now we got this fuck shit. That's a mass shooting. If I ain't never seen one, that's a whole mass shooting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now those are the relatives. Those are some of the relatives of the mom. I actually after I had already put the dossier together, I have a picture of the mom that I did find, and I just didn't have a chance to put it in to add it to the dossier. But here's a picture of the mom right here. That's the mom. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just sad all the way around. Just sad all the way around. But when it's one of us, oh, it's just a blip on the map. It's at the bottom of the news feed, okay? hmm Because it's us. It's at the bottom of the news feeds. No, oh my God, the gun violence. Oh my God, no, you don't hear none of that. Nothing. No, no, we're not gonna get any of that. Not for our black asses. Oh no, 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 no. We have a family that is right now, I'm sure, just in 11 stages of grief. Like, I cannot imagine you there with your family celebrating a 2-year old, celebrating your child turning 2 years old, and and you got multiple people that have lost their lives. An 8-year-old, a 9-year-old, a 14-year-old, a 21-year-old. These are all young people. Where's the outrage about the gun violence when it's on us, perpetrated on us? Where's the outrage? Because they talked about it and then just went on like, oh, okay, nothing to see here. A black family. hmm It ain't no repeat out here on the East Coast, Terrence. I can tell you that right now. They ain't said nothing about it. But we certainly are praying. I have not heard anything yet. I somebody told me that they were, there were things that they were putting in place for the family, maybe trying to do a GoFundMe or different things to try to help for some of the costs of, because now they got to bury these people. That's 4 loved ones that they now have to bury. Um I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. Like, this is as horrific as you could imagine. As horrific as you could imagine. So we certainly, as if more information comes out, if they come out with different things, they may have ways to kind of help them with, the cost of, hell, burying one person is astronomical costs. And then when you're talking about 4 people that have to do that, I'm sure there were not just even family members. I'm sure there might have been friends or other, maybe employees, co-workers. I mean, other, friends and family and friends of the family that could have been there. They said it was over 100 people there. Awful, just horrific. We're definitely praying for the family, for this mom and that family, the whole family, and then the entirety of that community. We're certainly praying for them, keeping them in our prayers. And as things come out, and if there's ways that we can help out, we'll certainly do that and put that out. In more sugar spiky news, in the great state of New York, so this happened. A raid by federal immigration authorities this past Saturday in New York City was thwarted by about 200 protesters, several of whom were arrested after scuffles with the police trying to protect the immigration officers. The episode was the latest in which citizen activists have stood up to agents enforcing Donald John's aggressive immigration agenda through targeted raids in various cities across the country after a second presidency began in January. Similar Recent actions by federal authorities elsewhere, including Charlotte, North Carolina, and Chicago, Illinois, have been met with resistance by citizens opposed to the administration's escalating programs of detentions and deportations. According to the New York Times, Saturday's confrontation took place on the edge of Manhattan's Chinatown neighborhood, where U.S. Customs and Border Patrol agents were assembling with counterparts from the Department of Homeland Security and Immigration and Customs Enforcement. The newspaper reported that scuffles with police took place at a parking garage in Lower Manhattan beginning in the late morning, with some of the protesters blocking the government vehicles from leaving with makeshift barricades, including garbage bags and metal barriers. In the early afternoon, about 200 protesters had gathered, chanting and shouting at the agents, and the confrontation turned violent when some of the vehicles emerged from the garage and were chased along Canal Street. A number of the protesters were, quote, hurling planters and trash cans after them, end of quote, and a masked occupant in one of the vehicles sprayed several people with what appeared to be a chemical irritant. um Government agents abandoned their raid, which would have been their second large scale operation in 6 weeks in Lower Manhattan. So they ended up not doing the raid. Listen, I don't know why y'all keep going to these cities thinking that these people are not about this life. Y'all went to Chicago. Chicago people said, we are here for all of the smoke. Y'all went to New York. New York City said, bitch, we're here for all of the smoke. You went to Charlotte. Charlotte said, and Raleigh for that matter, said, bitch, we're here for all of the smoke. I don't know why y'all keep bothering these people and thinking this gonna go y'all way. And then there's this. Because y'all thought it was bad then, it's about to get worse for you people. Why? Well, let me read this for you. An immigration enforcement operation named Swamp Sweep, targeting about 5,000 arrests, is scheduled to begin today in southeast Louisiana and parts of Mississippi. Let me just stop right there before we get into the minutia of it all. If y'all thought they was about this life down to the Chicago, down to the New York, down to the Charlotte and Raleigh, let me help y'all understand something. The people down to the New Orleans, they are a whole different animal. Let me help y'all understand something. The people down to the New Orleans are a whole different animal. These are not the people you want to fuck with, okay? These are not the people that you want to think ain't about that life. They will show you. Everybody who I know from New Orleans, you get into an argument with them, you arguing with yourself, because in 2.5 seconds, they just gonna bust you in the mouth. They're not gonna go through all of this back and forth. They is about this life. So y'all finna go down here with these people descended from the Caucasus Mountains, masked and shit, and thinking that shit ain't gonna go, shit gonna go smoothly. Okay. Y'all let me know how it work out. Let me know how that works out. I just listen. I don't know why y'all seem to keep going to these places and thinking that black people is not about this life. We are our ancestors. Don't listen to this fuck shit where people say we're not our ancestors. Oh no, we are our ancestors. Our ancestors fought you bitches. That's what our ancestors did. Our ancestors were about that life. They fought you. They fought you hoes. They beat you bitches down. I'm just telling you how it's gonna go. But y'all want it. Y'all want all of the smoke. Here we are. Here the fuck we are. You see, right? They just found him. The man was all the way in Atlanta. several states away. I don't know why. And y'all going to Mississippi too? They about that life too. Y'all going to places where people are here for the smoke. But here we are. Okay. Let's see how this work out. I'm just saying. Let's see how this work out. Baby, it's not going to go the way you planned it, okay? I'm just telling you. It's not about to go the way you planned it. But let me keep reading because this is how it's supposed to go. The Department of Homeland Security declined to discuss, quote, future or potential operations, end of quote, according to a spokesperson. However, it's being reported that about 250 agents will utilize the region's federal infrastructure for the operation, staging out of a nearby naval base and the FBI's New Orleans field house. From there, teams are expected to move into southeastern Mississippi and across multiple Louisiana parishes, including St. Bernard Parish, Jefferson Parish, St. Tammany Parish, I guess, and New Orleans itself. Now, what cities are in those parishes? What parish is is Lafayette or Baton Rouge? What parish are they in? You know, Alexandria. Where all us black people. I need to know what parishes all the black cities are in. Because I just want to see if there's a pattern here. Y'all know how they like to do. Y'all know how they like to do. Anybody down to the Louisiana, New Orleans, have information from the ground? Let me know. So, but that's what they're saying. We'll keep you posted. In more sugar spiky news. Well, that's Alina Habba. Remember her? Mm-hmm. So apparently, a federal judge has said that she's been serving as U.S. attorney for New Jersey illegally. That's according to appeals court judge. Mm-hmm. Do I need to say any more? I don't even need to add. We've known that for quite some time. She ain't shit. She ain't shit. Ain't shit. But a federal appeals court today upheld a lower court decision that disqualified her um as the acting U.S. attorney for New Jersey. The decision from the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit was unanimous against the Trump administration, which has attempted to use a novel mechanism to place lawyers who have not received Senate approval into temporary U.S. attorney positions across the country. The case before the Third Circuit arose after 3 men facing criminal charges in New Jersey challenged the validity of Habba's appointment as a violation of the Federal Vacancy Reform Act and sought to have their indictments dismissed. U.S. District Judge Matthew Brand ruled in August that she had been serving without lawful authority since the beginning of July, when she was tapped to temporarily lead the U.S. Attorney's Office in New Jersey. Judge Brand said she must be disqualified from participating in ongoing cases. The Justice Department appealed that decision to the Third Circuit, which is now the first federal appeals court to weigh in on the administration's scheme for installing certain U.S. attorneys. Quote, the court's decision affirms that U.S. Attorney Alina Habba is unlawfully and invalidly serving as the chief federal law enforcement officer in New Jersey, marking the first time an appellate court has ruled that President Trump cannot usurp longstanding statutory and constitutional processes to insert whomever he wants in these positions. We will continue to challenge President Trump's unlawful appointments of purported U.S. attorneys wherever appropriate, end of quote. And that came from lawyers Lowell, Jerry Crovatin and Norm Eisen, who lodged the case against the Trump administration. Mhm. We knew this long time ago. We knew this when she tried it with the mayor of Newark and with my girl Congresswoman Monica McIver. Mhm. Fran, ain't you over there in Louisiana? Did I call out one of the parishes? One of your parishes, Fran? Hey, Auntie Kimmy. Okay. Thank you, Auntie Kimmy. How did your Thanksgiving meal come out, Auntie Kimmy? Ma'am, go with God. This was an interesting case. Uh-huh. I saw this and said, yeah, let me bring this to the pupils. Who is that? Oh, that would be Jaquan Stembridge. Let's look into Mr. Jaquan. Now, Jaquan is MAGA. Uh-huh. He is. He's a member of the GOP. He's the youngest assistant secretary in Georgia uh, Republican history, and newly elected and is the newly elected Georgia Republican secretary. He has resigned his position effective November 29th. The resignation follows a serious incident in Athens, Georgia, where he was caught in a child sex predator sting, allegedly attempting to meet an underage boy. Stembridge chairs the Georgia Teens Republicans, a high school organization, and is also a member of the Georgia Young Republicans. Text messages reviewed from the incident reportedly show Stembridge communicating with a 14-year-old and asking to meet even after the minor's age was revealed. Video footage from the confrontation captures Stembridge visibly flustered and making repeated excuses. He's heard on the video saying, quote, "No, I don't, but are you 19 or are you 17? I swear to God. Okay, then talk to me then. Don't lie to me. I swear to God. Let me see the ID." End of quote. The decoy holds up a phone displaying screenshots of explicit text messages. Messages reportedly include phrases like, quote, I can't get around for, end of quote, and quote, on like 11 months. I don't know what these text messages mean. The these were propositions to meet up with the alleged 14-year-old. The alleged 14-year-old texts him saying, quote, "Bruh, if you're 19, just say it. Nigga, you'll get way more respect when we being honest. Okay, my God, look, come here. I don't even have a car in my neck. I swear to God, you can call my mom. I swear to God, I'm only 17. Just please." So he was telling the boy he was only 17 and he's of legal age. They done snatched long time because I can't read all of these text messages between these kids because these kids you know they be having way too much going on, these kids. I think I had the video. Do I have the video? Okay, hold on. Yes, I have the video. Hold on, hold your line. Let me get y'all the video. Because he's one of those young kids. Hey, Precious Jewel, that's real MAGA. He's real MAGA and stuff. He be telling you, hey, Sharice, black people that, all, one of them, and stuff. Let me get y'all the video. Hold on. Here's the, because I know y'all need the video in your life. Uh, 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 uh. Hey, Spicy Original. Okay. So, here's the video. Oh, where we at? Let me back this up a little bit. Okay, I just want to make sure y'all can see it. Okay, here's the video.
No, I don't. But I'm. Oh my God.
Are you 19 or are you 17?
I swear to God, I don't want my mom.
Okay. Then talk to me then. Don't lie to me. Are you 19 or are you 17?
I swear to God, on everything I look. Like, you can look at my
ID. Let me see the
I
ID.
don't have it. I'm for real.
Bruh, if you 19, just say it. Nigga, you'll get way more respect with me being honest.
I swear to God, oh my God. Look, come here. Can you look at my tag? I swear to God, I don't even have a car in my name. I swear to God. I swear to God. You can call my mom. I swear to God, I'm only 17. Just please.
Oh, bruh, where's your ID at?
I don't have it. Like, look, check my pockets. Do whatever you want.
You in college? What you?
I'm in college. I'm like, I skipped the grade. So, I swear to God.
Bruh, you 19, bruh.
Alright, I'm 17. I swear to God, my birthday's July 12th. I swear
July
to God.
12th what?
I'm 18. I'm 18.
Bro, why you lying to me, bro?
What I was doing, I swear to God, I wasn't trying. No, I don't.
That's the first video. Oh, there's more.
College? What you?
I'm in college. I'm like, I skipped the grade. So, I swear to God.
Bruh, you 19, bruh.
Alright, I'm 17. I swear to God, my birthday's July 12th. I swear
July
to God.
12th what?
I'm 18. I'm 18.
Bro, why you lying to me, bro?
What I was doing, I swear to God, I wasn't trying to make a cocaine. I would never do something like that. I swear to God. I'm just. Can you tell you again?
Let me be 100. Let me be 100 to you, because nigga, you already know what that shit is wrong.
I know.
I already peeped your behavior, nigga, driving around trying to peep the scene.
Okay,
like, nigga, that shit ain't cool, nigga.
You're right.
Like,
You're right.
there ain't none of that shit going on in Athens, bro. Like,
Right.
delete the profile, nigga, or whatever, nigga.
I do. I swear to God.
Apologize to Athens, though.
I apologize.
You gonna do that shit again?
I swear to God, I won't. I delete it. I put it on everything I love. My mom, I swear to God.
Alright, don't do that. College, what you?
That's the video. Sir, I mean, I guess you gotta retire because you know your little MAGA friends and stuff. They got a problem with this kind of. Well, maybe they don't. I don't know. You see how they're trying to protect Jeffrey Epstein and Donald John. I guess I don't know. But yeah, he's 19. Hey, lovely 31 blueprint. Baby, listen. Yeah, he had done got caught. Out. I don't know, honey. I don't know. Yeah, he was down there at Athens, Georgia. He's a student at Georgia, University of Georgia. like it was a whole sting that they were doing, Harold. The police department was doing the whole sting, and they was, it was like, to catch a predator and whatever. They had done got him. They got the text messages and everything, honey. That's why he resigned. Excuse me. Bruh had to resign. Did. I don't know what to tell you, Jaquan. Sir, listen, Jaquan. You see how at the end he tried to, be like, oh nah, da 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 da, bruh. I don't know what to tell you, Jaquan. Yeah, he's going down. He was this, rising star in the Republican Party of Georgia because he was real MAGA and he was telling people all of the things. He was one of the tokens that was willing to put on his Sambo slippers and do his best step and fetch it routine for the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains. And here we are. I'm not gonna give him a Herschel Walker because he does have a little subject verb agreement with him. Like he does know something called prosody, phonemic awareness. He can read. You know what I'm saying? But bruh, I don't know what baby, they had you all over the news, sir. I don't know what to tell you. Get it in order. You were caught red-handed. Listen, sir. Karen said go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
In other sugar spiky news, I don't know what to tell you, Jaquan. I don't know what to tell you. I think he's like 18. He's either 18 or 19, but I know he's like a freshman down to the University of Georgia in Athens. That's why he was in Athens. He's a whole freshman. Just saying. In our next sugar spiky story, Zillow is in the news. So Zillow has decided to delete climate risk data from listings after getting complaints that it harms the sale of the homes. Uh-huh. Zillow, the United States' largest real estate listing site, has removed a feature that allowed people to view a property's exposure to the climate crises, following complaints from the industry and some homeowners that it was hurting sales. In September last year, the online real estate marketplace introduced a tool showing the individual risk of wildfire, flood, extreme heat, wind, and poor air quality for 1 million properties it lists, explaining that, quote, climate risks are now a critical factor in home buying decisions, end of quote, for many Americans. But Zillow has now deleted this climate index in the wake of complaints from real estate agents and some homeowners that the rankings appeared arbitrary, could not be challenged, and harmed house sales. The complaints included those from California Regional Multiple Listing Service, which oversees a database of property data that Zillow relies upon. Zillow said it remains committed to help Americans make informed decisions about properties, with listings now containing outbound links to the website of First Street, the nonprofit climate risk quantifier that had provided the on-site tool to Zillow. Matthew Eby, founder and chief executive of First Street, said that removing the climate risk information means that many buyers will be, quote, flying blind, end of quote, in an era when worsening impacts of extreme weather are warping the real estate market in the US. Listen, y'all know what this is about. This falls right in line, hey, lovely True Red, with this administration trying to hide facts and not go along with science. Child. He need to be on the registry, lovely True Red, child. Out on the registry. Hey, V Carter. I think we all want to know that, but they are, going along with the culture of this current administration, not wanting to believe science, thinking that climate change is a hoax, not wanting to inform people. If you're in a flood prone area, if you're in a disaster prone area, like, you think you might want to tell people that. Just a mess, just a damn mess. I just wanted to let y'all know that if y'all out here, exactly, DPG. If y'all out here trying to buy a home. In our last sugar spiky story, now this is down to the great state of Maryland. A Maryland mayor's decision to eliminate the city's only rainbow crosswalk has become the latest flashpoint in a nationwide campaign to strip LGBTQ plus symbols from the public spaces. The Salisbury, Maryland crosswalks installed in 2018 and repainted each year by volunteers were removed on November 11th after Salisbury Mayor Randy Taylor ordered to mill away the paint at dawn. Mayor Taylor, who narrowly won his office in 2023, said the city must ensure, quote, neutrality, end of quote, on government property. Salisbury is located on Maryland's eastern shore. Now in May, he announced that the rainbow design depicting the pride flag would be replaced with a rotating artist created pattern as part of a new program called, quote, the crosswalk canvas, end of quote. He maintained that, quote, government property remains neutral and does not promote any particular movement or cause, end of quote. And this is in the great state of Maryland, as blue can be. Falling in line with what we've seen in other states like Florida and Texas, and I know we heard about a case in Idaho and several other states. Mm-hmm. You right about that, D. Johnson. But yeah, uh-huh. And the blue states of Maryland. Mm-hmm. De-informed. You heard it. Mayor of Salisbury, Maryland said, yeah, we don't need all that gay shit around here. Yeah, we're removing it. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's time for our video breakdown before we dive deeper into the dossier. Where's Demetria? Demetria, fall out the bushes. I think our first video breakdown, I think the first one is out of the great state of Alabama, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is. Demetrius, you still here? Fall out the bushes. Mama B says there's a lot of racist parts of Maryland. I thought the Eastern Shore was pretty liberal over there down to the Maryland Eastern Shore. I guess not. Here's our first video breakdown. Now, that was the Tuskegee kicker for Tuskegee University, and that was the Alabama State band on the field. Let me tell y'all something. As a member of the Marching 100, I wish a motherfucker would. I watched this video, y'all. I was so fucking mad. I said, I wish a motherfucker would. We were notorious for fucking a bitch up. We would let them hoes know, because every now and again, you run into some football players that try it while the band is on the field and try, and we would let them know, bro, we will fuck you up. You better get the fuck away from us. And if they tried it, we didn't give a damn, because we knew, I don't give a fuck how big y'all are. The band is about 5 to 10 times y'all size. Run up over here if you want to. Run up and get done up. I watched that shit. I said, bitch, I wish a motherfucker would. Alabama State, y'all supposed to still be whooping that motherfucker ass. Let me, I got to watch it one more time. Because let me tell you something. Because it wasn't enough when they told him, hey, you can't kick this ball on the fucking field when the fucking band is on the field. Mind you, if I'm not mistaken, now, Demetria, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they're at Alabama State's stadium. I could be wrong. I'm gonna look at the sidelines again. I thought they was at Alabama State's stadium, but so you not only gonna kick the ball into right where the band is, then you go at the end while the band's coming off the field, run into the band and start pushing people. Oh, bitch, we'll fuck you up. Oh, bitch. Listen, let me tell you something. The way we would be fucking you up, I'm in the bed. Listen, let me play it again, because the way I will still be fucking you up. Here's the video. One more time. Listen, Demetria, I'm shocked they not still fucking his ass up. That was in Alabama State. That was in their stadium. Now, come here, Alabama State. Come here, Alabama State. Because, oh, yes, it's coming out. I'm here for all of the smoke, Alabama State. Y'all got mad with FAMU and the March of 100 because our announcer said that that the honeybees were the new spokesmodels for Ozempic, right? Where's the smoke for the football player from Tuskegee? Hey, Southwestern Athletic Conference, better known as the SWAC, where's the outrage? Where are all of the letters saying somebody needs to be fired or suspended or thrown out of a job? Where's all of that? I'm just asking because y'all had smoke for the March of 100 because our announcer made a joke, and y'all got actual football players assaulting people on y'all field. Y'all were at least at FAMU Stadium, and you should have expected a joke or two to come. They were in your stadium and fucked up your own band members, and I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen no outrage. I ain't seen no letters going out. I ain't seen no people crying about this is so horrible. Where's the outrage? Y'all let a bitch come up in y'all own house and fuck you hoes up. Baby, I'm in the band. This is my world. See, this is my world. I know band. This is my world. Baby, we would still be fucking you up right now. We wouldn't even went home. Baby, they would have had to shut the game down. They would have had to shut the entire game down because we would be fucking that bitch up. I'm just telling you. He wasn't even in his own stadium. First of all, young man, white boy descended from the Caucasus Mountains, you do realize you're in an HBC school. You're in an HBCU playing another HBCU at a classic in another HBCU stadium, and you think you just gonna flip off and throw middle fingers at all of these black people in here and then try to push? Baby, Alabama State, I don't want to hear shit. The fact that y'all ain't still whooping that man's ass, don't tell me shit, Alabama State. You whores ain't shit. Because I wish a bitch would. I'm just telling you what I know. Oh, no, dude. No, baby. Football maybe, but band is a whole different argument down in the southern states. Oh, we're real serious about the band in southern states. We're real serious about the band. We will fuck you up. Will. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Baby, what you're not going to do is break rank. Baby, what you're not going to do is break rank. You will get fucked up. Baby, what you're not going to, baby, you better go around. I don't care if you got to walk around. What you're not going to do is break my rank. No, we're not breaking rank at all. Baby, I'll fuck you up. Butterfly, you know how that is? In a black band? Bitch, you break. Oh, no. Oh, we'll still be fucking you up. Oh, you say they protect white football players at all costs? Baby, listen. I don't know. I saw that video. I said, no, ma'am. I'll still be beating that bitch ass. Here's the second video breakdown. This also pissed me off.
We are not home.
Yeah, I know you're not home. That's why I planned this. So, plain and simple, I'm going to give you two options. Option A, you give me a key to your house, right? I know you changed the locks on this. I know you did. Option 2, or option B, I hired this
lock open?
No, it's definitely locked.
Yeah.
Option 2, okay, I hired this locksmith.
Okay.
And he will drill out both of these. So, the choice is yours. Option A or option B?
I mean, I wouldn't do that if I was you.
So option B? All right.
I'm not telling you what to do, but
Here we go.
I warned you about it. Literally, HOA policy states every board member needs a key to every house. It's a grandmaster key.
Okay. We got it.
Good?
We got it.
I warned you about this. I'm just checking on a few things.
Let me tell y'all something. This is why I refuse to live anywhere where I got to deal with a HOA. Yeah, it should have been the Mississippi Brawl Part 2. But HOAs are some of the most diabolical things on earth. My aunt has been dealing with the HOA where these people, my aunt and my cousin has an older car. They refuse to believe that my cousin's car, they don't want my aunt to have my cousin, because my aunt gave my cousin her her grandbaby, I should say, who's my cousin, old car. And so the car be there sometimes, it'd be there a couple days. And they be like, you can't have this car in the there. And she was like, no, that's my grandbaby's car. And it's gonna be here. And they were like, no. And so they keep like fining her because they say the car is too old and too beat up to and it's an eyesore. And I said, that's why I can't do the HOA. Remember the story about the HOA with the black lady that didn't want they didn't want the black lady's son standing by the tree and stuff. HOAs be doing way too much. HOAs be doing way too much. Here's the third video breakdown.
Hi, you are currently being recorded. Hi, you are currently being recorded.
Ding dong. Ding dong. Ding, fuck this shit.
Stay off my route. Leave my packages alone.
Bitch. Bitch.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Bitch. Ciao. 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 I love that one. I love that one. I love it. Here's the fourth video breakdown.
What's the worst thing about eating vegetables? Putting them back in their wheelchair? You don't have to do that.
There is such a dark cloud.
That's horrible. Ma'am, that is horrible. Ma'am, that is horrible. Ma'am, you're a horrible person. You are horrible. And here's the last one.
What does Bill Cosby and Santa have in common? They
Where's that going?
I low-key forgot to end it too. That's why I was like, wait. Neither of them will come if you're awake.
Beba.
He knows when you are sleeping.
That's why we can't have night.
He knows when you're awake. I'm sorry.
Exactly why we can't have nice things. Moving on. Coriana is now in wedded bliss. They said move to the side, Terrence and Janae. We don't care about y'all wedding. It's some newlyweds in this fucker. They said, step to the damn side. We the newlyweds on the block. His wife, his new wife, her name is what? Alexis? Yeah, Alexis Lewis. Miss Lewis, let me ask you a question, Miss Lewis. How big is your strap on that you use to peg him with? I mean, since you get mad, how big is the strap on that you use to on him at night? We inquiring minds want to know. I mean, we don't want to know, but we just assuming that Janae said her and Terrence did it better. Corisha said, I's married now. I mean, baby, DPG, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Did Mushmouth get married yet? Did Mushmouth Tim Scott get married? Ain't she a gold star? I believe all parties. She's letting him strap him. He ain't going up in her. I can promise you that, Xavier. Child, I cannot. Right. If baby Alexis, baby, if you like it, we love it. If it's good for you, it's great for us. I just want to know how big your strap on is that you have that you use on him on a daily basis. There's some ugly smiles y'all got too. Ooh. That's some ugly smiles too. Oh God. I don't know what let me see if I can find out. See if we can find out how old she is. Let me ask the Googles. Okay, Google. How old is Cory Booker's wife?
Cory Booker's wife, Alexis Lewis, is 38 years old.
She 38. Now he finally got him some coochie. He got some cooter. I don't believe he got no parts of the cooter. I don't think he got no part. I think she's pegging him. But you say she got a foot long one for him? Child. Not you asking if they can't. You know what? She do look like Rosario Dawson. Now she do. He do got a type now. He got a type with his men's too. Let me move on. Whatever. We was just talking about this little girl the other day on Silly Saturday, wasn't we? That's Coco Jones. They say she's gonna sing Lift Every Voice and Sing down to the Super Bowl for pregame. Okay, listen, you better wow us, baby Coco. Listen, Coco, I was just saying that you give us very vanilla, dry singing, baby. You better sing the house down at this motherfucking Super Bowl, Coco. Because if you don't, I'm telling you, you're never going to escape the label that you just a regular karaoke bar singer. Because you give me that's what you give me. Not that's a hard 38. No, you know what? I mean, we happy for you. I'm glad, for you. That'll help, your failed singing career, because you ain't really got no singing career. Let's be clear. We happy for you. I mean, because you ain't really got no singing career. Maybe this will get you some album sales or something, or some streams or something. I don't know, but that shit better be real good. Hey, Jason. In other news, now Meg, the big news of the day, Meg won her case down in Florida against Milagro Grams. Now, Megan D, uh, the jury awarded Megan D $75,000 in damages. 15,000 for defamation, 8,000 for emotional distress, 50,000 for a deep fake porn posted online, and an additional 2,000 for punitive damages and emotional distress. Under Florida law, Milagro is also liable for Megan's legal fees, so she could be on the hook for a lot more money, because I'm sure Megan D got the best lawyers. So even though they only awarded Megan D 75,000, she might have paid 200, 300,000 for her lawyers, so that could be a lot more money. Now, Milagro's lawyers is coming out and said they see their this is really a victory for them. Her lawyer, Jeremy McClymont, said, "quote The final judgment of the court is that Miss Cooper is not liable for defamation. Miss Cooper ultimately prevailed on Miss Pete's leading accusation, defamation, and the jury awarded a nominal amount of damages compared to millions of dollars Miss Pete demanded." End of quote. I don't know. Y'all splitting hairs here. You lost. Pay the money. Don't try to split hairs. Don't try to spin this. You lost. The jury awarded you money, because if had you not lost, the jury would not have awarded Megan D the money. Like, y'all sound stupid as fuck. Go, Megan D, just go ahead and collect your money. Megan D, pay that woman her money, okay? In more Megan D news, Blueface is out here saying that Megan D gave him sloppy toppy. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. In an interview with DJ Vlad, he said, quote, "Yeah, I got at her, end of quote. Talking Blueface talking about Megan D. He went on to say, quote, "You okay? I'll come check on you. I'll rub your feet or something. I flew out to Orlando. That's where she was at the time. We was vibing, fishing, swimming, and whatnot. Got a little sucky. Of course not. She didn't deny it. Can't deny the truth. I ain't talking about no other dick. You feel me? I don't care if she shot you or not. I'm finna ask what happened. I'm trying to help you get over that, baby. I'm trying to help you heal." End of quote. There's video of this. I'm not gonna bother y'all with this video. I don't care. I don't believe that Megan D gave this man sloppy toppy, but in all actuality, I really don't give a damn. Like, I just don't see Megan D inserting that petri dish of fornication, STDs, and sin inside of her body. But who knows? I mean, if she like it, I don't give a damn. Hell, she slept with Tory Lanez. Why the fuck don't I think she'll sleep with this motherfucker? I don't know. Blue, go away. Put him back in jail. The other big story of the day is now this is the other big story of the day. According to U.S. Weekly, in newly filed court documents dated November 26, Todd Tucker states that their two kids, Ace and Blaze, are currently living with him in Georgia, while Candy is tied up with out-of-state work obligations. He claims those obligations, quote, will continue to require her to be away from the children for at least the next several months, end of quote. And he's now asking the court to grant him primary physical custody, joint legal custody, and a final decision-making authority. But he adds that Candy should still have, quote, substantial time and meaningful access to the children, end of quote. Todd say, run me my cheering. You out here flying all over the country and got my kids at home by their damn self or with some fucking nanny. Run me my motherfucking kids. I ain't got no fucking job nowhere in America. I ain't doing shit nowhere but sitting the fuck at home. So let me have my kids and raise my kids. That's what Todd said. Don't look at me. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Now, Todd's attorney didn't they didn't speak badly about Candy. Matter of fact, Todd's attorney said the following. Todd wishes to make clear, quote, Todd wishes to make clear that he recognizes Candy's as a loving and capable parent and remains sincerely hopeful that prior and continued discussions between the parties will bring full resolution of all matters, end of quote. Todd also says that he was pressured to sign the prenuptial agreement without his legal team just before their 2014 wedding. In the court documents, he said, quote, the circumstances raised substantial questions concerning the enforceability of said document, end of quote, when speaking on the prenuptial agreement. He insisted that he wants things resolved, quote, amicably and privately, end of quote. Now, we remember Candy filed back on the 21st of back on Friday before last, on the 21st of November. She filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable, saying that their marriage was quote, irretrievably broken, end of quote. He filed this on the 26th. Now, our good friend Tracy has given us this. Hold on. Which is the court documents. This is Candy's response. The K. Lanice Tucker, that be Candy. T. Jermaine Tucker, that be Todd. Jermaine. Amended petition for divorce comes now. The petitioner K, that's Candy. Hereinafter petitioner and files her amended petition for divorce against respondent T. Jermaine Tucker, that's Todd. Hereinafter responded and shows the court as follows. Petitioner filed her petition for divorce before Fulton County Superior. Can y'all see that? Or do I need to make it bigger? Can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me know if y'all can see that. I can make it a little bigger. Okay, that might be better. Hey, Jay Parrish. Okay, let me finish reading. Petitioner filed her petition for divorce before Fulton County Superior Court on November 21st, 2025. Petitioner served counsel for the respondent on the same day. Respondent is a resident of Fulton County, Georgia, and is the subject of the venue and jurisdiction of the court. I don't care about none of this. We don't care about none of this. Petitioner and respondent were married on. We know that. We don't care. Is there anything that I need to know about? 2 minor children. A. Tucker, male child, born. B. Tucker, female. We know that. We don't care. Let me see. The respondent audibly announced during this documentary that he was indeed, quote, good to sign the prenuptial agreement during a private encounter with the petitioner and after consulting with his attorney, Randall Kessler. Candy said, bitch. Nah, bitch. We got you on camera, said that you was good to sign the thing. Oh, well, let's go. Let me go back. Petitioner and respondent were married in April 2014. Prior to the date of marriage and conduction of the marriage ceremony, the parties drafted, negotiated, and executed an enforceable prenuptial agreement under the applicable statutes of the state of Georgia. Attorney Randall Kessler represented the respondent, and he provided legal counsel and direction to the respondent during these considerations on and off camera. Further, the parties' journey to executing an enforceable prenuptial agreement was filmed and broadcasted on Bravo Television Network with the knowledge and consent of both the petitioner and respondent for their 5-part reality television wedding documentary entitled Candy's Wedding that premiered on June 1st, 2014. The respondent audibly announced during this documentary that he was indeed, quote, good to sign, end of quote, the prenuptial agreement during a private encounter with the petitioner and after consulting with his attorney, Randall Kessler, on and off camera. Oh, I don't know what to tell you, Todd. Both the petitioner and respondent are public figures and self-employed entrepreneurs who work in the metropolitan area and throughout the United States during the periods of time that the respective parties' work schedules required them to travel. The petitioner has hired and paid the expenses for a full-time nanny. The nanny has provided care and assisted the parties with the minor children throughout the marriage and since the respective births of each of the minor children to date without any objection from the respondent. But the petitioner and respondent have held personal obligations that have required each party to travel away from the home for extended periods of time independently and jointly prior to and after the births of both of the minor children. In addition to the nanny services, the petitioner has a diverse and concentrated family support network, which includes maternal grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins within a 5 to 20 mile radius of the family residence. The petitioner's support network is readily available and traditionally supported the minor children emotionally and physically throughout the marriage in accordance with the petitioner. Therefore, the petitioner amends her petition and asserts in accordance with OCGA 19-3-9-3 that it is in the best interest of the minor children for her to be awarded primary physical custody of the minor children, with the respondent being awarded parenting time with the children on a consistent basis and in accordance with a parenting plan. The petitioner reaffirms that it is in the best interest of the minor children for both parties to be awarded joint legal custody for the minor children and further asserts that it is in the best interest of the children for her to be awarded the final decision-making authority with matters related to academic education and health care. Wherefore, petitioner prays that she is awarded a total divorce from respondent, that the petitioner is awarded joint legal custody of the parties' minor children, and final decision-making authority with matters addressing academics, education, and healthcare on a temporary and permanent basis. That the petitioner is awarded primary custody of the minor children on a temporary and permanent basis. That the parties' child support obligations be determined by the child support guidelines of the state of Georgia. The prenuptial agreement is enforced on behalf of the petitioner and the respondent, and that the petitioner is granted any such other and further relief as the court deems equitable or appropriate. This first day of December, that was the day, 2025. Now, listen. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Listen. If Todd want legal custody, she want legal custody. I don't know. Baby, Now, Candy is busy all the time. And if Todd ain't got a job nowhere in America and he could be home with them kids, then let him have custody. I'm sure if he has permanent custody, they'll give him child support that'll support that. And you know, hey, they shouldn't want for nothing. I'm just saying. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I mean, a lot of rich people have nannies raising their kids, so that's not out of the ordinary. I don't know why they don't ever consult the children on this. I'm just saying. What y'all think? That's what's going on with Candy and Todd. Listen. I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't give a damn. It ain't my problem. I really don't care about Candy and Todd too tough like that. But I mean, I think it's gonna get more bitter in this custody battle. I think it's gonna get worse before it gets better. They talking about, oh, we want this peaceful and amicable. I don't see this. It's not going to be peaceful. It's not going to be amicable. I just don't see this happening. Because Ace is what? Ace is about what? 7? Blaze is 5. No, I'm sorry. Ace is 9. Blaze is 7. Yeah. Ace is 9 and Blaze is 7. Well, Auntie Kimmy, that ain't how things work. You know, when you get married, all that leave with what you came with, that don't always. And in certain states, you know, if you are married for a certain period of time, certain states should just throw the prenuptial agreement out the window. So I don't know. I think this is gonna get real ugly. Well, all of the Real Housewives of Atlanta people have lesbians, girlfriends now. That's a status symbol now. Having you a good stud on your hand, on your arm, that's a whole status symbol. You got Portia and Drew and who else? Somebody else just got announced they were lesbian. I'm just saying. Everybody bumping coochies. Candy Todd, figure it out. In our last story of the day, I don't know where Chef Don Don at. This was for him in the church sector. Chef Don Don be down there to the church sector. Now that young man right there, that's Bishop James Stockton. He's the lead. He's identified as a leader at the Church of God. Now they're saying that this online creator named Big Bad Wolf 1983, he posted a video that showed Bishop James Stockton, who they say is the leader of the Church of God, sitting inside a car during an exchange that appears to be part of an undercover sting. We got another undercover sting, y'all. Moments later, the police arrived and put him in Chanel bangles. Bishop Stockton's name also appears in online custody records, which lists him as 54-year-old black male being held at Men's Central Jail. According to the booking info, he was booked on November 30th, yesterday, and is currently facing felony charges though the specific charge has not been disclosed. Now, he's scheduled to appear in court tomorrow. The video begins with the content creator asking Bishop Stockton why he arrived to meet a 16-year-old boy. I have the video. Y'all want to see the video? Hold on, no, the video too long. I ain't gonna play the video, it's too long. The content creator, the guy asked him why he had come there to meet with a 16-year-old boy. Bishop Stockton insists he believed he was speaking with someone older. Now, the content creator then says that he has the text messages and stuff like that suggested otherwise. Then the content creator references a Thanksgiving message sent by Bishop Stockton that carried sexual undertones. Bishop Stockton again claims he thought the teenager was older and that apps often involve users misrepresenting, their age. And then you see him getting arrested and put in the police car with the Gucci bangles on. Now they say he's the bishop of the Church of God. Baby, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. This is the picture of him getting arrested right there. That's him getting arrested right there. Leave me out of it. Listen, they getting everybody. Not that's a hard 54. Maybe I ain't got nothing to do with it. But I wonder what the Church of God has to say about it. Bishop Stockton, I'm sure the people will gather more information. He's also the former NAACP president. Oh my God, I didn't know that. Interesting. I'm sure they say you're supposed to go tomorrow before the judge, so I'm sure more details will come out then. We'll monitor the situation and see what we can find out and bring back to y'all. Listen, y'all, that's the dossier for today. We're a little bit late. We got to get y'all over there to really be before she kill us, really be done choked us to death because we late today. Thank God Ravine not here because she would have already been ready to go over there and tell on us. We love Ravine, but she would have went over there and told on us. Would. So yeah, now I know Really B is gonna give y'all a thorough breakdown of the Candy and Todd situation. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all stay around for Really B. She will give you a thorough breakdown of the Candy and Todd situation. I'll give you a little light on it just to get you prepped and ready for Really B. She gonna give you the real full breakdown because that's her wheelhouse. So I'm sure about that. Anyway, as I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They're much obliged. They're much appreciated. I'm about to get out of here. I will see y'all tomorrow. Until then, y'all be good or be good at it. That's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow.